For 58 years, LifeROOTS has provided a broad range of programs and services for children and adults with developmental, physical, and behavioral disabilities. Here representing LifeROOTS is Interim CEO Kathleen Cates. Kathleen, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's a wonderful thing that you're here today because I think you're going to shed light on some information a lot of people aren't quite as aware of as they should be. And one of the first things I want to talk about is that LifeROOTS recently had a name change because it was originally RCI. So why did the organization feel that the name change was important?
RCI has been around since 1958, and though many of our consumers very much rely upon the organization, the general public was not as familiar with us as we had wanted, and we also felt that the name RCI didn't really convey the close family support in which we provide.
Well, what does the name LifeROOTS really mean?
Well, we wanted to let people know that we are there for the family. We have the family tree and the roots and the foundation of their family.
I think it's great, and it's a name that's unforgettable as far as I'm concerned. And
thank you.
There's a lot of really special services that you provide and that are available. So let's first talk a little bit about what is available through LifeROOTS and what people with disabilities and with their families can gain from LifeROOTS.
Absolutely. We have 3 different divisions. One is children's therapy and services.
Great.
We provide services for children with free evaluations and therapeutic services. We have adult community services, which has our day hab, a literacy program. It's a wonderful organization for the adults to be able to go to.
What does day hab mean?
It's a place for, we also have job placement and job, so if an individual would like to have a vocation, we have that avenue for them to be able to be trained and placed. But the day hab, if they don't and they can go there, they can go into a literacy class and learn computer skills. I love that. And then we also do contracts where we do contracts with municipalities or private businesses where we say our workforce is 75% of them are disabled, so we're putting them back to work so they can work.
I love to hear that. I mean, I really think that, you know, a lot of times when you grow up with any kind of limitation, you wonder what's in store for you as you get older. And to see that there are opportunities for everybody is what makes this so special. I want to talk a little bit about what are some of the organization's biggest stories. I mean, I know there's got to be some stories that are real success stories that kind of touch your heart. Is there anything you want to share?
We have so many. When you have such a long history as we have so many
50 years, my gosh.
Stories. Currently, we have someone who's running one of our contracts who is the contract supervisor who started off as a client.
Wow.
And then, you know, and we have many different stories like that, but the most successful are always the most personal.
Sure.
So for myself, my child received services through this organization 10 years ago. Wow. So for me, that is a huge success story for me.
This is very personal for you.
Absolutely. I attribute most of her success through her hard work and the services in which this organization was able to provide for me when I was not necessarily being able to look for them as strongly as I could.
Yes. Oh, I love to hear that. I get the chills. I'm so happy for you. That's wonderful. And I know you also do the early intervention program. What is that? What is that all about?
So if you have a child and you feel like they may not be meeting developmental goals, or you just have some concerns, you can come and schedule for a free evaluation.
Oh, that's good.
So with my daughter, she had an injury to her left arm, and I wasn't getting enough information medically regarding it, so I brought her in for a full evaluation. They'll evaluate physically, cognitively, socially, behaviorally, and then if you qualify, you'll be able to get services for the first 3 years. This is the state's early intervention plan.
That is fantastic.
And they know if they provide services at these early age when you know there's so much can happen.
Oh yeah,
it's the time
where you really are developing a lot of your social skills, and I think the fact that you do this, there's really nothing to lose. So if you are questioning, or you're in a situation where you're thinking, I don't know, there's something not right, or there's something that I'm not getting answers about, it doesn't hurt you in any way, shape, or form. It's free, and it's a wonderful service you offer.
Absolutely, and they were just great. They had hippotherapy and swimming therapy, occupational speech, and we provide them in the home or in the daycare, so it's even convenient. So.
Very convenient. Well, let's give people more information on how they can find out everything that's offered at LifeRoots, as well as the contact information.
Okay, well, thanks. So it's 505-255-5501 is the number, but please visit our website at LifeRoots.
Yes, and certainly, like I said, you have nothing to lose. You only have something wonderful to gain. And as you can speak from experience, you have been personally touched by LifeRoots, and your life is better for it, and so is your daughter's.
Yes.
And that's wonderful to hear. And I know a lot of other people out there will be able to gain a lot of advantage from that as well. Thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate you being here. And coming up next, Designing for the Sexes host Rick Rifle has simple solutions to get your home and yourself ready for summer entertainment. Stick around.